pour les parcours. Je peux leur parler. J'ai pas envie. Mais regardez comme il fait peur. Bon, où est-ce que je dois aller?
I can't believe he actually let me go. What game is he playing?
Oh, c'est un jeu trop facile qu'il les laissait partir comme ça.
Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape.
Ça me semble bizarre en fait.
Just as I suspected. He's testing me.
Pardon parce que j'ai pas envie d'avaler un bouton. Il y en a un peu partout, c'est vrai.
The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Fei Xiao? For now, I'll do as he asked.
Il est où le temps? Navigation. C'est où que je dois aller? Ah, c'est là que je dois aller. D'accord, faut que je passe à côté. Je suis un peu perdu, moi. Donc... c'est là que je dois passer. Là. Oui. Je sais pas lire une carte. J'ai senti de l'anxiété dans la vie. Ouais, bah, je me suis rappelé qu'il y a un truc derrière qui m'observe. Je l'avais pas vu. Bref. Où je dois aller? Ouais.
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Go bother someone else. Can't you just stop it? You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
The Warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
Not yet. There's no way for this tiny ship to escape from the Xianzhou. Only the starships at Stargazer Naval.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
De toute façon, de l'aide je peux pas. Il faut que c'est un point de rue. Bon, je vais essayer de négocier avec l'autre. Pardon.
Someone is keeping an eye on me. No, I can't get...
Je voulais tourner, je voulais faire demi-tour justement parce que je me dis, mais j'ai rien constitué, hein. Oh, la sécurité des chevaliers des nuages, hein.
You're back, Jiaoqiu.
You were closely watching me, weren't you? And if I sought help from anyone, your people would kill them. Was that your plan, Hule?
Oh, exactly as you said.
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than... What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones any time. There's no escape from me, Jiao. Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny, innocent people will die. Now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Moktok says she's here for me, which means before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play tough, or you can cooperate.
Vous savez quoi? Ah. C'est un jeu vidéo. Donc, Jiaoqiu va pas mourir. Ah, d'accord. Ah, non. Ah merde. Non. Je vais faire demi-tour. Non.
Good.
Bon, c'est bon,
At least you didn't try to draw attention with this. But remember, the next time you refuse me, I'll crush your healing hands, then your knees, then your
C'est bon, on va parler.
I'll tell you what you want to know about her,
Oupsie.
but I expect something in return.
Pardon, Jiaoqiu. Ah.
What makes you...
You can torture me until I talk. Or... Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure a century?
So... Is that why the Shenjiao Yaoqing wanted to take me away?
On va parler.
I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borisin and free themselves. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yaoqing. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired, a heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon. Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word.
Quoi? Sous-pesé? Et moi seul peux sous-peser la vérité derrière chacun de ces mots.
This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borisin warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, The successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the... Devouring is the true essence of life. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. All right. Now it's your turn to tell me.
On va parler.
Jiaoqiu, I
Ah,
found
non.
you.
Tu viens sauver ton mec? Sans moi, j'étais blessée au bras. J'ai essayé de jouer les gros durs, ça n'a pas marché. Ah, je reviens à moi. Enfin, de mon point de vue. Deux heures avant. Eh bien.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you already have intelligence about the Borison?
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wadza?
Eh ben, il est rapide. Il a fait l'aller-retour direct.
General, before we
I know.
completely lost contact with Jiaoqiu, I picked up a signal from his jade abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
J'allais dire, bah dis donc, s'il est rapide, il est déjà revenu. Non, ça va, c'est... Il y a des écouteurs ou je sais pas quoi, un peu pour parler.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borison? Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borison. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu Cloud Knights. How could he consider us?
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borison that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Lawfu right before the war dance. This is what makes...
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Oui, il va commencer avec Jiaoqiu. Il est déjà mal dans le point, le pauvre, à cause de moi.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting... What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying...
A star skiff to get us out of the Lawfu. The Borison we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were actually...
We predict their next move, and we take them down. Let's start from where you found those Borison and corner our prey.
Dommage que je peux pas jouer fake vidéo, mais bon. Ouais, il est moi. Voilà.
This is where we ran into the Borison last time. It looks the same as usual.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened. Losing contact with their accomplices preparing the star skiff will surely put them on guard. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borison wants to stick to the...
Are you suggesting that there are Borison here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many people here today? First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we arrived here. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members. And obviously, he is not following the rules.
Par contre, ça reste les biens.
Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
Ha! Voilà. On va commencer par toi. Bonjour.
Lieutenant Yanxing and General Fei Xiao?
Bonjour.
You're aware of the Borison prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news, and I'll be on the alert.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you noticed anything unusual?
No, everything is normal on the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Bonjour, toi.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from wandering around Stargazer Navalia if you're not... Oh, it's you. I'm an official staff member assigned to investigate a peculiar...
A peculiar issue.
J'aime bien, par contre.
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the war dance had been scheduled already. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you have any questions...
Bonjour, vous deux.
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists.
Ouais.
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Cienjo Lafu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown, there should be a...
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are aware that some people...
That makes perfect sense. So you're now investigating the Borison?
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any...
So, it seems that some Borison have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise.
On le au pif.
I think he's genuinely here to investigate the star skiffs.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant...
But on the contrary, those staff members use
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to hide, there's no way they can escape us.
Bon, tant pis, hein. Je vais essayer. Oh.
Why are you still here? As I said, Stargazer Navalia is on...
No, I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
Vous la connaissez pas? Bon.
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now, I'm asking you a question, so answer. How many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hule?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoqing. What are you still waiting for? Attack her!
D'accord, on n'y va pas.
Why don't you kill me?
Parce que on va t'interroger.
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack up. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hulei's hideout.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that Borison escape so you could track him?
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a war slave. What exactly have you experienced?
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recall. Not all Foxians are lucky enough to be born on a Xianzhou ship. I grew up in one of the Wolf Masters. Foxians are nothing but property. Cannon fodder.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yaoqing. If I get the...
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning from Stargazer Navalia. What's the situation on your end?
I've found them. Jiaoqiu is trying to stall Hulei, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Intelligent.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
On va le sauver.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hulei from attacking Stargazer Navalia. What will he do next?
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Jiaoqiu.
Fais attention à toi, Jiaoqiu. Tu vas arrêter de... Ouais, faire attention, ouais. Tu veux des informations sur Feng Jiao? Non. Ah, mon bras.
Please, save me.
I want to live. Doctor!
Jiaoqiu, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How is the front line?
The Borison beast ships have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
Comment vous le prononcez ça? Il fait des voyelles.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body... it's like...
Her blood pressure is dropping!
Loud and clear! Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right... I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me?
I do.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borison bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate. Turns out, she's from the same clan as...
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination, and cruelty in battle. Turns out it's all because of her Borson bloodline. Mutt. Despicable mutt.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borson. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borson, to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast, is the ultimate joy. But for you Foxians with poor regenerative abilities, it means, with the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. And in return for saving her life, you intend to give...
Hule. Do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. Like a useless idiot, I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why wouldn't they value their hard-won life? Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice, everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one reason. Even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war dance.
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borson, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a healer who has witnessed so much death, you won't be... what a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my...
Can you even feel respect with your corrupted heart?
Of course. Because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, you're still just a weak fox, as the wolf's creed goes. Gift the wolf a dead end, where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate, where satiation lies. That's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Borisin truly respect their enemies. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for our hunt. Your feeble souls will witness a new future. A future that belongs to me.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered. We must act...
That doesn't surprise me at all. Moktok, what's up?
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the Wardens will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes. And if our star skiffs try...
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful.
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the Borisin Pax, there's still hope.
The Borisin have forgotten the wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out.
Moi je vais hope, parce qu'en fait j'ai refait tous les Danganronpa, sauf le V3. Et je l'ai entendu beaucoup trop de fois.
Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar, trying to use... Moktok, let me tell you how the Borisin will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xiangzhou. We will be ravenous.
What great warhead! Our packs are not here! We can't go to war like this!
Après lui c'est un gros loup.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Un gros plan sur son œil.
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Moktok, we're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy.
D'accord. Ok. Pourquoi pas?
As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you.
Je serai la lune rouge qui illumine la lune de sang.
Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Mother!
Jiaoqiu.
Descendra.
Mother. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the... Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xiangzhou La Fu in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish archer.
Complètement malade.
Follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. My return will bring back the Wolf's Creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and